All right, Coach. Well, the fall season got underway. Just how good did it feel to just get back out there with the team?
It was great. You know, the weather was actually pretty mild in Oklahoma. I think it was like 88 the first day, so that was pretty nice. And you know, we've been trying some different things at practice, some different structures and different drills, and we felt like, you know, it was a good weekend for us all in all. And you know, it was just nice to play with somebody different. You know, I think all the teams after a few weeks, you know, they kind of crave some competition. So that was good. It was good to get everybody to, you know, some match play.
What have you guys been changing up at practice?
We've just been focusing on some different things, you know, trying to work on our feet a little bit more, you know, and changing our structure with fitness. And, you know, the one thing I was really happy about was throughout the whole weekend, we were the only team that didn't have a retirement from injury or from fatigue or from anything. We were the only team not to retire somebody out, which is actually a pretty good goal for the fall semester when it's really hot. And, so that was a real plus for us, to be honest.
And now that you guys got some play underway, I know it's still early, but what did you kind of just learn about your team after this weekend?
Well, I mean, I don't know that I learned anything really new. I mean, most of our girls are returners, you know, and I think I just learned what we need to do for the next 2 weeks, getting ready for our fall regional, which is the landmark event for the fall in a couple of weeks. And you know, so we're going to structure I guess we have about 10 practices before then, and structure that up, make sure we feel good about who's paired with who going into that tournament, and hopefully get ready. I mean, we have a really good chance, I think. You know, we're going to have Val will probably be the top seed in that tournament and favored to win it, but I think 4 of our returners will probably be seeded in the top 16 in singles, and then we should have maybe 2 doubles teams seeded. And you know, whenever you have that, usually your path is a little bit more manageable, but obviously it's going to be a tough event. But I think we're set up based on how we did last year to hopefully do really well in that tournament. And, you know, maybe come home with a winner. We'll see what happens.
Talk about getting your bling this weekend. Your new conference rings.
Yeah, that was exciting. You know, obviously we've been waiting for that for a few weeks, and we actually delivered a Dr. May's ring to him this morning. He was excited, and you know, it was kind of one of those things where I really wanted to make sure they got it before we started competing. You know, kind of close the door on that season, as special as it was, and really focus on what we got to do, you know, this season to hopefully add some more jewelry to our box.
I was about to say, was there a conversation as extra motivation right as you guys start playing? You get your rings. Was there anything like, hey, we could do this again next year, or was it just, all right, close the door, start of the next season?
I think it's just it was more caution, you know, and you know, you don't want to be complacent at all, especially in the Lone Star Conference and in our region. Obviously, the conference changes this year and gets much deeper and much tougher. Some new teams that we haven't played previously. So I think just not being complacent was really kind of the message, you know, that we want to take it a step further. You know, it's obviously we want to recapture all the things we did last year. But we want to go further and further and see what this team, this program, especially the girls who started the program. You know, we start graduating people, right? Which just seems kind of crazy to me. But you know, we want to make sure that at least that chapter for them, we go as far as we can go, and it really starts now. You know, how we handle practices, you know, how we prepare. You know, all that will set up hopefully a strong spring. But yeah, there was a little bit of that, but it was more caution to them. Hey, you know, as great as everything was, you know, we really do need to focus on what we got to do today. And like I said, we have a veteran group now, which is pretty exciting for me. And I don't have to explain things so much anymore. It's kind of nice. But no, the girls are awesome. I mean, they're just awesome to be around, and it'll be fun. It'll be fun. The journey this year will be really, really enjoyable if we can stay together and we can stay healthy. Because we have a lot of juniors and seniors on the team.
Cool.
All right, thank you.
Nice coaching.